Hi guys, so we're about to leave to go to the hospital. Today is the surgery day. My op's at 12, it's currently about 10:15. I'm so sorry for my appearance. I obviously can't wear makeup because they're cutting open my face. I've been up since about 5:30 because that's the only way I'd be able to eat. I'm exhausted though. I haven't had any coffee and I feel like I didn't sleep at all, but I did, so that sucks. I think I'm just really stressed. But yeah, I'm all packed and ready to head to the hospital. I'd be lying if I was saying I wasn't terrified, but the next time I speak to you guys I probably won't be able to talk anymore, or at least the same. I'll probably have a hectic lisp. But I'll definitely be vlogging as much as I can throughout the process, even if it is just clips of how I'm looking. I might not be able to say much, but I'll do my best to log what I can. Thank you guys for all the lovely messages and comments I've received on my previous videos, sending me all the love and support. I really, really do appreciate it. It's awesome to have such a great group of people behind me, encouraging me through this, and I've got a great support network around me in person as well. I've got my parents looking after me and my extended family as well, my aunties, uncles, cousins, they've all been fantastic. But yeah, I'll check back in with you after the operation. Hey guys! So, as you can probably tell, I have broken out of hospital. Sorry for not doing any filming while I was in there. I was so out of it and in so much pain. I just didn't even have the energy to hold up a camera. I didn't even check my phone for 3 days, which is like insane for me. Sorry about my aesthetic at the moment. I was allowed to wash my hair for the first time since Friday. So I'm feeling so much fresher. It's Wednesday today while I'm filming. So let's talk about everything. So I had my operation on Friday, got to the hospital at 12 and I was put into surgery at about 2:30. I have no idea what specific time I finished up with the surgery. I think Mum said it was about 9 or 10 o'clock. So it was a long surgery. Basically they just put me under. The first thing they did in the surgery was put on my braces to keep my mouth shut, which is why I can't really open my teeth. So these are the braces. And they're all banded together so that I can only open my mouth so far so I don't hurt the plate. After they put the braces on, or what I like to call my grills, feeling pretty sick. Yeah, after they did that, they scrubbed up again and they then removed the tumour, then removed the bone from my hip and put it all together and then sewed me back up. The absolute worst pain I'm having is definitely in my hip, and I think that's more due to the fact that I just don't have feeling in my face anymore. So I can't feel from this half of my lip and from this half of my chin across till about here down. There's like no feeling. It's so bizarre. Excuse the giant red nose. For the surgery they had to put the breathing tube through my nose instead of in my mouth, for obvious reasons. They were doing surgery on the inside of my mouth, but it has left this really, really annoying redness sensation. It's horrible. The first night I did spend in the critical care unit. I hardly remember that. They just gave me like a pain buzzer thing, and every time I hurt, I pressed that and it would give me so many drugs. So basically every time I woke up, which was like every hour, I would just press that and I just get more drugs. So it was really comfortable. The next morning they took that out. I started on endone. Everything was being put through a drip in my arm, and so I've been on endone and Panadol and it was on really strong 2 different antibiotics for the first 3 days I was in hospital, and then they took the drip out and I started doing everything orally. I went to like liquid Panadols and liquid Endone, and then I'm now onto tablets now that I'm home. So I actually got out of hospital on Tuesday, so I really only spent 4 days in the hospital, which is amazing because they wanted me to spend like 2 weeks there. But I was talking to my surgeon yesterday morning and they were like, look, I had a drain in my neck to get all the fluid that was hanging out there out. And he said, that looks pretty good, so we'll take it out today, and if all goes to plan, we'll send you home tomorrow. And I was like, well, can't you just send me home today? I said to him, look, I've got like a hospital bed, and my mum was a carer, like I'd be more comfortable at home. I'm not sleeping and I'm just constantly anxious here. And he agreed to put me on monitoring for about 3 hours and see how I go. And they gave me the all clear and sent me on home, which I'm so happy about. I had the best night's sleep last night, the best nap yesterday, and it's been awesome since being here. And also I'd like you all to meet Gladys. I should have introduced her earlier. This is my gorgeous hump, whatever you want to call it. It is so weird. I can't feel it, but it's massive. Just feels horrible. I've got like no cheekbone at the moment. I look like I'm wearing a fat suit on one side of my face, and then I turn to the other and it's not that bad. It's still a bit swollen, but it's just so puffy. But it should go down in about 2 weeks, hopefully. Please go down. But yeah, my surgeon's really happy with how everything went and how the surgery went. And he's really positive and thinks that I should heal up perfectly and all will be sweet. So fingers crossed he is right. With the hip where they took the graft, he didn't want it to look like weird, like disformed or anything. So instead of like just cutting the bone off the top, he left the top of the hip bone and just cut like what he needed out of the middle. And he said most of it should grow back and be like pretty strong. But yeah, doing it that way, aesthetically it all looks the same eventually, so that's sick. So I had a few rough nights in the hospital. My legs kept spasming, like I would just get so exhausted but not be able to sleep at night because I have really bad anxiety, and in the hospital it was just horrible. Like my heart rate was just terrible and I just couldn't relax at all. And yeah, so in a couple of the nights my legs just wouldn't stop spasming, and they would just, it was like they were shivering and just like not stopping, and it was causing so much pain to my hip. And like, oh, it was terrible. They actually had to end up giving me an injection of morphine in my stomach and sleeping tablets just to get me to relax, and it still took me 2 hours to stop shaking and to fall asleep. I didn't eat for like 3 days when I was in hospital. I just couldn't stomach anything. I had like some ice chips and that was about it. And then I moved on to my favorite recovery food. This is like my favorite food after any operation or hangover. So these SPC fruit crush things. It's literally just blended fruit and they're so yummy. It's basically baby food. So I started on that, and then I moved to like icy poles at Zupa Dupas, and now I'm eating like warm, very runny mashed potato and like mashed zucchini and stuff, so that's really nice. Mum and Dad have both been making me heaps of yummy stuff. I must say, like I just feel so much more relaxed now that I'm here. I've got my amazing mama running after me and giving me my medication, and my dad's doing all the shopping and everything, making sure that I got food. I'm just really lucky, and yeah, I'm really lucky to be home so early. But I'm feeling really tired after all this talking, so I'm gonna put the camera down for a bit and I'll chat to you guys a bit later. We just got back from seeing my surgeon. I just wanted to show you how, oh, obviously I didn't wear this to my surgeon's office, but it is super cute. I feel adorable. Yeah, we just got back from seeing my surgeon. Everything's gone amazingly. I wish I brought my camera with me because he showed me the scarring under my neck, and it's insane how clean the lines are. Like, it just looks like I've had a tiny allergic reaction under my neck. It's so thin. And my hip looks to be healing well as well, but it's so yellow. I'll give you a little show of that. So I'm just going to focus. So that's my hip. It's really swollen still. As you can see, it's quite lumpy. It's quite purple and yellow. But yeah, I've just got a little tiny bandage on there now where the cut went along my hip. Walking is still a bit of a limp because they cut like in between the muscle. So my body's still trying to like figure out how to not limp. But yeah, it's all been going pretty good, which is great. Feeling a lot better today than I have been. Finally having some good night's sleeps, eating food regularly. Got my pain under control, so that's been really good. Feeling much better because of that. Just give you a show of the swelling. So this is my face today. Today is, I want to say Thursday. Let me check. Today is Thursday. Where is good lighting? Let me just move rooms. Oh god, that's worse. Is that worse? I can't figure it out. Oh, let's just go right in the middle. Okay, so the swelling today has gone down a lot. Obviously, I'm still not quite symmetrical. My cheekbone has come back a little bit on this side. I can see it just coming back through, quite similar to this side, which is really nice. But obviously I've still got a bit of glidus left down here. She's still a bit swollen. But yeah, so I've just got two little bandages on here now. They have to stay on for about 4 or 5 more days, and then they can come off forever. And I just have to start, you know, using scar treatment and moisturizing and rubbing them. I can't wait to have these braces off, but unfortunately they're still on for another 3 weeks. To have the braces removed, I do have to go under in the hospital again, but thank God it's only day surgery. But fuck, they're so annoying. But yeah, I'm just about to get back into bed. Gonna watch some Broad City and just chill out for the rest of the day. Hi guys! So we are officially about just 1 week post-op. I got out of surgery or recovery Friday night at about 11:30 and it's 9:30 Saturday morning. So let's just call it 1 week post-op. I'm actually feeling really good. Well, not really good, but a lot better than I expected to. Sorry, finding lighting in this house is like impossible. I look like a ghost. I probably look like a ghost in real life too. What can we do? Oh, fuck it. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you how I look, show you the swelling and tell you a little bit about what's going on. So as you can tell, the swelling has gone down heaps. Obviously I still have like this bit here and back here as well. It's still quite swollen. I've got a dressing still on, just a thin one on my neck here and down here. They'll be coming off on Monday. But yeah, in comparison to the other side of my face where it's quite defined with the jawbone, that's what I've got on this side. But I finally got my cheekbone back, which is super exciting. But yeah, still got the braces on. Can still only open my mouth this far. And I still got a crooked mouth because it's still numb, which might be forever, so we'll see. But yeah, today I'm actually leaving the house for something that's not a doctor's appointment. So that should be nice. It's some nice weather in Adelaide today, so we're just gonna get some sun. I'll just go out and have a bit of fun this morning. I actually did my hair, or kind of, I straightened my hair for the first time in over a week. I just feel so much better when I look a bit better. But yeah, I'm really happy that the swelling has gone down. I'm obviously still on soft foods. Been eating a lot of mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, zucchini, cauliflower and vegan cheese sauce that my amazing mum has been making for me. She has been quite the chef. I may be barking orders at her, but she is doing amazingly. Yeah, so that's basically my diet at the moment. And will be for another couple of weeks, I think, before I can start eating some soft chewable foods, because I'm still pretty much on purees, so I'm basically a baby. But yeah, this week has been a challenge for sure, but It's getting better every day, and I've really cut my pain meds back as well. I'm only really on Panadol now and just taking one endone before I go to sleep just to get me through the night. I had my first full night's sleep last night, which was awesome. I woke up at 7 really confused because usually I wake up like twice a night just for pain relief. I didn't. I slept all night, which is really exciting. Well, that's as exciting as my life gets at the moment. My nose still has that like crusty thing. Can't see it. Let me go and focus. I'm gonna stand up and get into the light for this. Can you see that? Yeah, so it's like crusty on the nose there from where they put the breathing tube. Still crusty. I've been putting rosehip oil on it a couple of times a day whenever it gets dry. I'm trying not to touch it. This is better now that I've removed the outer curtain. Ooh, ooh, so glad. Anyway, so we're about to head out, so I think this will be the end of this week's vlog. I might do them like in weekly doses now, especially now that I'm feeling better, that I can actually get on my laptop and edit things. So thanks for tuning in. Anyone that has any questions about my recovery, anything that you think I didn't cover, put it in the comments below. And I think next I'll do like a get to know me video. Thank you so much for watching and for all the amazing messages I've been receiving from the Ameloblastoma group and all my friends and family as well. It's been incredible. I love you guys.